Halo CE, the game that started it all. Some people love it, and others not so much. And in this video today, I am going to be sharing with you guys the main aspects of the game that I like and dislike. I really can't say this is everything I like and dislike about the game, because there probably are some things I will leave out. There's going to be some smaller details that I feel aren't really worth mentioning. But in this video today, we're going to be covering the primary things that I like and dislike about Halo CE. I want to give a quick shout out to J-Dog, who left a comment on my last video suggesting this video idea, and I do think I will be making a video like this covering all my likes and dislikes for all the mainline Halo games, and maybe ODST as well. So with that being said, let's get into the video. I want to start with Halo CE's campaign. Halo CE's campaign is very memorable to a lot of people, and for some people, it holds that spot of best Halo campaign. Now, when I think back to playing Halo CE's campaign for the first time way back in the day, I absolutely loved it. I enjoyed that campaign so much, and I replayed it multiple times. And I actually got Halo 1 and 2 together. So after I beat the Halo 1 campaign, I played the Halo 2 campaign, and I remember I liked Halo 1 so much more than Halo 2, like a lot more. That has definitely changed now, but back in the day, I absolutely adored Halo CE's campaign. But it's 2021 now, and I did a playthrough of Halo CE's campaign a couple months ago, and in my honest opinion, I don't think it holds up as well today. I still say it's a great campaign, but compared to some of the other Halo campaigns, I don't rank Halo CE's campaign that high. And let me tell you why. The main thing is the recycled areas. Like, for example, Assault on the Control Room. You go into that same area, the same indoor area over and over and over again, cross the bridge, go inside, come outside, cross the bridge, go in. It's just so repetitive. The library, you go through the same hallways, then you have to defend at the door while the monitor opens it, goes through some more hallways, defend again, go up the elevator, do the same thing on the next floor, then go up the other elevator. It feels like a chore. So that is one thing that I definitely don't like about the Halo CE campaign, which is all of the duplicate areas and all of the backtracking that you do throughout the Halo CE campaign as well. I mean, the mission 2 Betrayals in Halo CE, you're basically backtracking through the Assault on the Control Room mission. The mission, the Mall, the final mission of Halo CE. That's the Pillar of Autumn, the first mission. And I want to say that I definitely enjoy the first half of the Halo CE campaign a lot more than the second half. I don't know if most people feel that way, but that's definitely how I feel. And maybe that's just due to the fact that there's no flood in the first couple missions of Halo CE, and the flood are kind of scary, so maybe that's why I enjoyed the beginning of the game more. I don't know. Another thing I dislike about the Halo CE campaign is the Hunters. I think the Hunters are cool enemies, but I don't like the exploit where you can kill them with one pistol shot in the back or one sniper shot in the back. I mean, it's like you might as well not even have Hunters in the game. One pistol shot to the back and they're dead? They're pretty useless, which is a shame, because they are a cool enemy. But it's like they contribute nothing to the game because you can just run through them so easily. I think it would be cool if they posed more of a threat like they did in some of the later Halo games. But unfortunately, that's not the case for CE, so that is another thing that I dislike about the Halo CE campaign. Hunters are cool. One shot to kill them in the back, not so cool. The next thing that I dislike about the Halo CE campaign is that final Warhog run. When I think back to my first time doing the Warhog run at the end of Halo CE, I don't remember it being that bad. But after doing a playthrough of Halo CE recently, holy shit, that Warhog run is the most awkward garbage trash I've ever seen. The areas that they have you driving through during that Warhog Run section are so tight and weird and awkward to drive a Warhog through. And also, it just feels weird because you're not even really moving that fast in the Warhog. And in some areas you can't because there's all these things you gotta watch out for, so you gotta slow down. Maybe I'm being too harsh and it really isn't that bad, but Halo 3's Warhog Run was definitely way better. So now let's move on to some things that I actually liked about Halo CE's campaign. I don't know what it is about Halo CE, but I get some kind of unique enjoyment out of fighting the Covenant AI in that game. I enjoyed fighting the Covenant in a lot of the Halo games, but there's something, it just feels different about it in CE. I'm not exactly sure what it is, but the combat in that game is very fun. The Halo CE grunts are my favorite grunts out of any of the Halo games, and that might be the case for the Jackals as well. I think they're fun to fight against. I like the sounds they make. Aesthetically, they look cool. Oh, and speaking of sounds, I gotta say, the music is obviously something I loved about Halo CE. A few more things I want to run through real quick. Visually, the Halo CE Warhog is my favorite Halo Warhog. The assault rifle is very fun to use in that game. The Magnum obviously is a very enjoyable weapon to use. And so those are the main things I wanted to point out about the Halo CE campaign. It's not my favorite out of all the Halo games, but it is fun. I enjoy the first half of the Halo CE campaign considerably more than the second half. And I absolutely loved Halo CE's campaign back in the day, but like I said, I don't think it aged very well. It's still a great campaign, but it definitely shows its age when you play through it in 2021. So now I want to move over to multiplayer and some other general aspects of the game as well. The vehicle physics in Halo CE. God, I hate them. You can die by touching a vehicle that is barely moving. An enemy turning in a turret can kill you if you're too close. Especially when you're playing through like the Halo CE campaign on Legendary and you die to a vehicle barely touching. You get out of your Warhog and it's barely moving. It just taps you and you die. And then you didn't get a good checkpoint and you go so far back in the mission. Oh, that is so irritating. You know, there really are a lot of things that I absolutely hate about CE. I love the game, but there are things that I fucking hate about this game. And we're going to run through a bunch of them right now. Some of these things are exclusive to multiplayer, others apply to the campaign as well. So first off, the jump height. I don't like the shorter jump height in Halo CE. I prefer a higher jump height like in Halo 2 or Halo 3. But the main thing that I dislike about the Halo CE jumping is the delayed jump. Like if you go to jump off of an object or off of a ledge, you have to jump a little bit before you get to the edge of that piece of geometry, or else you won't get your jump and you'll just fall down. From the time you press the jump button to the time your Spartan actually jumps in game, there's like a little bit of a delay. In the other Halo games, you can wait to the last second to hit the jump button and you will get a jump. But in Halo CE, when you're trying to jump off of something, you gotta jump a little bit before you get to the edge of whatever that piece of geometry is. I also can't stand the grenades being fucking literal nukes in Halo CE. I cannot stand that. I also can't stand how the grenades blow weapons all around the map. I do like nading weapons to you, but I like that you can nade weapons to you from their initial spawn point. That's cool. But all the weapons that are just on the ground from players dying or from them just dropping the weapon on the ground, I don't like how grenades blowing up send those weapons flying and bouncing off walls all around the room. I can't stand that. There's times where I'm like in a room, I see a sniper on the ground, a grenade goes off, and I'm just chasing the sniper around the room because it's bouncing off the ceiling, the floor, the walls. It's fucking annoying. I also can't stand how you can't see if another player has overshield in Halo CE. There's no visual effect on their Spartan that they have picked up overshield like there is in every other Halo game. In Halo CE, if they pick up overshield, they look the same. There's no extra shield on their body to let you know, hey, that person has overshield. Nah. And when you're shooting at that player, sometimes you don't know, okay, are my shots not registering, or does he have overshield? So I can't stand that. I also really hate the Halo CE spawns. I know some people love them, but I've just been in way too many situations where I'm getting spawn killed and there's literally nothing I can do because I'm literally dying as soon as I spawn. There's absolutely nothing I can do in that situation. You really need to be playing with a teammate that knows what they're doing and knows how to give you a better spawn. But yeah, I really cannot stand the Halo CE spawns. Both teams are spawning next to each other. You're getting spawn killed all the time. It's just really frustrating. And you know what's even more frustrating? Spawning with your fucking assault rifle out. Oh my god, I hate that. Not only are the spawns bad, and are people shooting at you as soon as you spawn, but you spawn with your assault rifle out, and you have to switch to your pistol every fucking time. Oh god, I hate that so much. I hate that. Let me spawn with my pistol out, please. So at least I have a chance to fight back against this person who is shooting me as soon as I fucking spawned. Oh my god, I can't stand it. The Halo CE maps. I'm not crazy about them. I'm really not. They're alright, and a lot of those maps probably play much better in CE than they would in other Halo games, but yeah, I'm not crazy about the maps in CE. Some of them are pretty generic, some are really weird, and the maps that are considered good are kind of just alright in my opinion. And the final thing that I dislike about Halo CE that I wanted to mention is the fact that it doesn't really play well in 4v4. And that is pretty much the main way to play all the other Halo games is 4v4. So trying to play CE with friends is just awkward because it doesn't play very well in 4v4. BTB's fine in CE, 2v2 plays well, but 4v4 CE is kind of awkward, some would say bad, so I don't like that. So that's going to pretty much do it for this video. You might be asking yourself, well, is there anything you like about the multiplayer side of Halo CE? And the answer to that would be absolutely not. So thank you guys for watching the video, and I will see. And I'm just kidding. I mean, I obviously like Halo CE. I like it a lot. Despite all the things I dislike about the game, it is still Halo, and I like Halo. So of course I'm a fan of the game. But it's kind of hard to name specific things that I like about CE because they aren't exclusive to Halo CE. These are things that I just like about Halo in general, and I want to keep these videos specific to the game that I'm talking about. But I will say the power-ups in CE look pretty cool. The overshield power-up and the camo, they look cool. Arguably the best out of any Halo game. I might like Halo 2's a little more. I'm not exactly sure. I'd have to look at it again, but yeah, Halo CE's power-ups look pretty cool. But anyways, for real guys, that's going to do it for this one. Hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know what you thought about it, and do you want me to continue this and go through the things I like and dislike about the other Halo games? Also, as I've been saying in previous videos, if you guys think you have some kind of cool video topics, let me know in the comments below, because seeing as I am going to be uploading every day up until the release of Halo Infinite, video topics might become a little scarce, so some suggestions would be nice. If you have suggested things in previous videos and I haven't made a video on that yet, that doesn't mean that I'm not going to. I see those comments. I read a lot of comments on my phone. When I see a suggestion, I screenshot it. So there are a lot that I will be getting to. Obviously, I can't do them all, but I just want to make it clear, just because you commented a video idea in one of my videos like 5 days ago, a week ago, that doesn't mean that I'm not going to get around to that just because I haven't so far. But yeah, that's going to do it for this one, guys. I hope you all enjoyed the video, and I will see you on the next one. Peace out, everybody.